Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm your host, as always, for this Rant show, Zenkaikon, and without getting into any ramblings or hickey dogs or doodads or whatever, let's just get into what I want to talk about. If I can best explain what I want to talk about. Alright, crap, I'm really trying to figure out how best to explain this to start this off. Have any of you ever had the fear of the end? I'm not just talking about death or eventually you dying or something like that. I'm like talking about certain things in general ending, not necessarily your own life. I'm talking about like the last time you see one of your friends, the last time you do a vacation with said friends, the last time you say goodbye to your family before you move to some third world country for whatever reason or something, or to do missionary work or whatever have you. I'm talking about that kind of thing, because believe it or not, though it rarely happens, at times in my own life, I'll speak about me personally, I get like it, I'll just start thinking about it for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but I'll just out of nowhere I'll start thinking about it. Like I'll start thinking about how at one point, God forbid, like at one point, like I might have to say goodbye to my friends for whatever reason. Like they might have to go off to college or go off to 5 states away or 6 states away, and this will be the last time I see them. I am fearing that kind of end. Like the last time, the end I'm talking about, that I'm fearing about, and this is the rant part of this conversation, that the part I'm fearing about the quote-unquote end is me fearing the last time I'm going to possibly be able to go to a con with my friends, the last time I am going to see my friends at a con, the last time I am going to be, the last time I would have to hang out with my friends. See, I'm trying to explain this the best way I can so you can understand it. At certain points, at certain times, and like I said, it'll come on randomly, I fear the end. Like I said, not death in general, but the end of, like, the last time I would be able to see any of my friends, the last time that I would have to hang out with my friends at a con. That is my fear and my rant. The fact that at times it'll just pop in my mind. It'll pop in my mind that there is a small fact out there that at one point I might have to say goodbye to the people I care about. At one point I might just have to say goodbye to my friends at the last con they go to. I might have to say goodbye to my friends because they have to go and do something else with their life, which is understandable. This is a grim reality we all must face that might happen. Not everyone, unfortunately, can be a lifelong friend because they have other stuff in their life they have to do. but some of us fear it nonetheless. I am hoping what I am trying to explain is making sense. At times when I could be working, I could be sitting here playing video games, I could be doing whatever, and my mind will just start to think about it, and think about the fact that at one point in my life I just might have to say goodbye to a friend who for whatever reason can no longer go to a con, and this being the only time I see them to begin with, but for whatever reason they can't go to a con no more, so this con that's coming up, or whatever con already happened, it is the last time I'll ever see them. Or the fact that at one point in my own life, if it ever does happen, you know, whatever comes down the road, for whatever reason, I might have to stop going to cons and doing all this stuff for whatever reason, for job reasons, for whatever have you. So at one point, I might have to say goodbye to some of the dearest friends I've had in a very long time that I consider my family. At one point, I might have to say goodbye to them. And to be honest, when at the very rare times that my mind wanders about this stuff, like I said, at times it just hits me randomly, I just start thinking about it, and I get in a really depressed mood. Like, just thinking this sucks kind of mode, that this might happen. And like I said, it's a grim reality we must all face. And this is why people tell you to treasure every moment as it is as if your last. Because you have no idea what's going to happen with you or your friends down the road. At one point, you might have to split up and say goodbye. I don't mean for this Rant show to be depressing. I don't mean it for some of us to get sad over, but it's a reality we have to face, and it's something I'm deal with at times, I guess. I see. This is the whole rant point about what I'm trying to talk about, is the fact of the matter that at one point I just might have to say goodbye to my friends because you have to go on and deal with go on to another point in their life. I know it's something that I have to deal with and something I have to realize just might happen, but it sucks nonetheless that it just might happen. There have already been people in my life, friends in my life, who I've had to say goodbye to because they have to go on quote unquote with their own life. They have stuff that they have to do. There's stuff that they're going to do that will make them that'll make me not be able to see them anymore. And it sucks. And it's a thing that it's just something that sucks. Like I said, it's a grim reality we almost all face, and like I said, at times, like I like this is the freaking rant part that I'm trying to make this video. It's the fact that at times this will hit me without warning, I guess. Like, I could be in the middle of playing a video game and it'll just creep into my mind that the fact of the matter that at one point I might not be able to see the wonderful friends I've made throughout my life that I consider my family anymore, for whatever reason, because they have to go on and continue with their life because they're moving however long away, or just something in their life happens that will make me not be able to see them anymore. Or the fact of the matter that for whatever reason down the road that they will not be able, like some of my friends, the only time I see them is at a con. So for whatever reason, because job situations or life situations in general that might happen with me or them will make them not be able to go to cons anymore, or just at one point they want to move on with their life, and so they stop going to cons, and I'm going to be lucky if I'm even able to talk to them on Facebook anymore, because either stop going to cons, or for whatever reason I'll have to stop going to cons, and then that's the only time I see them. This is the part that I hate thinking about. This is the thing that I fear thinking about, and when I do think about, it doesn't make me quite that happy. It gets me in a depressed mood, to be honest. And this is the, like I said, this is the rant part that I'm talking about, is the fact of the matter that at one point, now I'm not saying like there are lifelong friends out there is people out there and things out there that we are going to keep on doing until the day we die. I'm not saying that, you know, it's going to happen that you're going to say goodbye to all your friends and you're not going to be able to do all the stuff you're going to do now later on in life. Like, there are, it's not going to happen to everyone. There are friends out there that we could possibly have for the rest of our life. There are things we are doing now that we are going to keep on doing for the rest of our life. I'm not saying that going to cons or whatever it is you like doing, at one point you'll have to stop doing, or there are friends out there that at one point you're not going to see anymore. I'm just saying that the fact that it might happen, it's not going to happen, but for whatever reason, because life might turn you a different way, it might happen. And that's the part that's, I guess, scares the crap out of me. Not quite scares the crap out of me, but I don't want to think about, is that at one point in my life, or in someone else's life, a friend who I consider family, at one point, for whatever reason, I might not be able to see them anymore. Or for one point, or for whatever reason, I might not be able to do something that I like doing anymore. Let it be going to cons, cosplaying, or doing whatever. Now I know this is something I'm going to have to deal with, I'm going to have to face, because it might happen, it might not. We don't know. No one knows what holds them down the road. But this is the thing I want to talk about. This is my rant, is the fact that with me personally, I know others out there probably dealing with it too at times. At times, you think about this, and it literally scares the crap out of you. It gets you in a depressed mood, because you don't want to say goodbye to friends you pretty much consider your family now. You don't want to think about that eventually down the road, you might have to stop doing some of the stuff you love doing for whatever reason, for job situations, for life situations, or whatever have you. You don't want to think about that. Like I said, it's the grim reality we must all face, that somewhere down the line this might happen, but it sucks thinking about it that it might happen. And like I said, at times, it's happened to me numerous times, where I used to be doing stuff randomly, and these thoughts creep in my mind, and it sucks. When you realize it, it really freaking sucks that this might happen. I'm not saying it will. Honestly, for whatever reason, for those of you that like going to cons and cosplaying and doing stuff like that, then there's nothing saying that at one point you'll have to stop. I've read articles and I've seen people who are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s that still go to cons and cosplay. So there's a very good chance that you will be doing that for the rest of your life. And there's a very good chance that the friends you have now will be lifelong friends that you'll have to the day you die. All I'm saying is, and the fact that sucks, is that at one point in your life, because you don't know what holds you down the road, or what holds your friends down the road, at one point it might happen to where you're going to have to, where anyone at any point is going to have to stop doing stuff they love doing, or say goodbye to the friends that they've had for so long. That's the part that scares the crap out of me. That's the part that sucks and gets me depressed anytime I think about it. And I've thought about it at the most random times, like I said, and it sucks. And that's the rant part of what I'm trying to talk about, and hopefully some of this rambling is making sense to some of you. And it sucks. That's my rant part of this video, is that it sucks that this might happen. I'm not saying it will, but might. Because like I said, we have no idea what holds us down the road. And for whatever reason, I'll take myself personally, for whatever reason, at one point, I might have to stop cosplaying. I might have to stop going to cons because of job situations or life situations. I might. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Fingers crossed, I'll be doing cosplaying and going to cons till the day I die. But I'm saying I don't know what holds me down the road. And the fact of the matter that I'm trying to rant about, I guess you could say, is the fact that down the road, that just might happen, and it sucks. I'm not saying it will, but it might. It might for any of us. And at one point, you might have to stop doing some of the stuff you love doing for whatever reason, or you might have to say goodbye to some of the friends you've had for so long. I'm not even saying that, you know, some of the friends that they go to cons at one point stop at one point when they go to cons, because that's the only time I see them. At one point when they stop going to cons, that'll be the last time I see them. Like, I'm sure some of them I'll keep in contact with Facebook or make plans to see somewhere else. But it's the fact of the matter is that at one point, at any point, I might have to say goodbye to the stuff I love doing, or say goodbye to the people I love, that I consider more than my friends, my family. That's what I wanted to rant about, and that's where I'll leave it at. Hopefully, I'm hoping some of that rambling made sense. I'm hoping it did. It just sucks when you come to realize that down the road, stuff like that just might happen. I'm not saying it will, it might. Alright, enough of the depressing stuff. I wanted to make one other quick announcement before I ended this rant show. What's the exact date? Hold on real quick. I will be attending Zenkaikon 2015. That is right, ladies, germs, and gentlemen. I will be returning to Zenkaikon for, I think this is my 3rd year in a row. I am very much looking forward to it. For those of you who do not know what Zenkaikon is, it is a con held out in Lancaster, PA. It is going to be held March 27th through the 29th. I have been to this con for the past 2 years, since 2013. And this con has seriously not disappointed. I had a blast last year. I've had a blast the year before, and I'm guaranteeing I'll have a blast again this year. Even more so now that I got more of my con friends coming with me to this con. But nevertheless, I am going to Zenkaikon. There's still some time left till Zenkaikon, so if anyone is trying to figure out a con to go to this year, I mean, by the end of this month, sorry. By the end of this month, please consider Zenkaikon. It is a phenomenal con. Take it from me personally. I'm guaranteeing you'll have a blast. So, like I said, if any of you are trying to plan to go to a con by the end of this month, please consider Zenkaikon. Like I said, it's out in Lancaster, PA. I'll leave a link to their website below so you can check them out to see exactly, like, convention-wise where they're held, because I forget the name of the convention center / hotel. But like I said, I'll leave a link for the thing below. So please go ahead and check them out. Also, at the end of this video, I will be leaving a list of what I'll be cosplaying for said con. So for those of you that are wanting to try and find me during the con to come say hi, so you'll know what I'll be cosplaying, so you know what to look for. And please don't be afraid to come and say hi. I promise I'm not scary or mean or anything. Come up and say hi. I will have candy with me again. I will be making candy for Zenkaikon, so if anyone wants some candy from moi, just come up, say hi, and you shall get said candy. I will be making a special candy for the first person to come up to me and say hi yet again. I will Instagram a picture of what the said special candy will look like once I make it. So If you do not follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram so you can see what it looks like after I make it. But I just wanted to give that announcement before this rant show is over. So stay tuned for after this video to see what I'll be cosplaying for Zenkaikon. But that is it. So I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed this rambling, like I said, and I hope it made sense of what I wanted to talk about. Once again, I'll leave a link for Zenkaikon's website below for all those considering going. And once again, it'll be held March 27th through the 29th. And at the end of this video, I will be leaving a list of what I'll be cosplaying for said con. So make sure to look for that. Well, that is it. That's all I wanted to rant about. This episode of the Rant Show is over. I hope you enjoy all my Zenkaikon, all my Katsucon vlogs that are going to be coming up here shortly. I do want to apologize real quick that I know my first Katsucon vlog, aka the bonus vlog, the complete Dance Gathering vlog, that is not up yet. Like I've announced on my Facebook and on my Instagram, I'm having complications with that right now, but it will be up shortly. My first official vlog, though, will be up this Wednesday on schedule like it's supposed to, so I hope you look forward to that. But that is it. That is all. I hope you enjoyed this rant show. Peace, love, and chicken grease. O4L. I'll see all my crew later. And as always,
Peace!
The only prescription is more cowbell.